You're ready to roll. So I just want to give yourselves a round of applause for showing up and showing up on time. Right. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we recognize our sponsors. So we want to bring up Paul again. Paul, don't go too far. I just want to recognize all the sponsors. And when I recognize you as a sponsor, we want to invite you to come up, because that's your photo opportunity. We want you to come up because we're going to be giving you out your package. Your package, we're calling it, right? We're giving you a package for the event. So we want to say thank you very much to our platinum sponsors, Do It Center. So the representative of Do It Center, the lovely Vivian. We also want to say thank you to Oyo Construction Limited. Representative is coming up. Representing Oyo in his beautiful branded shirt. Yes. I want to say thank you very much. These are our two platinum sponsors. Thank you to our gold sponsor, the National Bank of Dominica. Look out for me on the road. I'll be covering National Bank and all of the lovely things that they're doing in the community. The beautiful Michelle Joseph. I want to say thanks to our gold sponsor, the Vibe Sky Lounge at the Realm. It's Carrie-Ann, Anthony. Give them a round of applause. People are putting in money into this. This is great. This is good. Our silver sponsors, Belfast Estate Limited. Come on down, come on down. You'll be getting that rum punch from Belfast. Big Edge Financial follows soon after. Big up to the folks at Big Edge. When you need it a little faster, you can get it at Big Edge, right? I'm going to say thank you to our silver sponsors, the Fine Foods Inc., who's representing Fine Foods here this afternoon, Mr. Antoine Liverpool. Yes. Thank you very much, Lindomart. Come on down. Is that Donna? Hi, Donna. People swear to everybody, right? And Flo Dominica, who's representing Flo here today. Come on down. Oh, my girly, lovely, lovely Monsieur Jacques. Have Francie. I also want to get into our brand sponsors, Up to Precision. Thank you very much, Up to Precision. Who's representing Up to Precision here today? Come on down and get ready to HH Rich and Company coming up right after as one of our brand sponsors. HHV Church, who's representing HHV Church today? Ooh, the sweet treats girl. You love that, huh? You love that? She likes that. She giggles. Yes, we have a few copper sponsors, one of which is a US company, that's Tropic Trading. So big up to the US companies. Well, give them a round of applause for coming on board. I tell people we need to tap into the US. They have money. You can't depend only on the local, right? I also want to say thank you very much to our copper sponsors, Fresh Market. Come on down, Monette. And I believe our final copper sponsor is Unicom Dominica. If the representative is not there, we will hold your package for you, all right? All right, these were our sponsors, and I just want to say thank you very much to our marketing and media partners. You can pick up your packages from the lovely Miss Valerie Honoré right behind me. You can pick that up. So big up to DBS Radio for joining us here this evening. Obviously, they are the nation's station, right? DBS Radio. And thank you very much to Emo News from Capuchin to Kashaku. They catch all the news, right? I also want to say thank you very much to Mr. Simeon Joseph, who is part of the hospitality service partner, and he's also sponsoring his services as an event for the event. And also thank you to the Dominica State College, the Division of Hospitality. 30 students are being trained in part 3 or in a 3 human resource or human development training focused on hospitality and customer care by Mr. Simeon Joseph, and a project management essentials by Dr. Kevin Laurent. I also want to say thank you very much to the fundraising raffle partners. So attendees can purchase their raffle tickets on Eventbrite or at the sunset hour on the day of the event. And we have a few things going on. So we have the Fortune Hotel 2-night stay for 2, Discover Dominic Authority, the World Choir Music Festival VIP tickets, Intercontinental Resort and Spa dinner for 2, Rosalie Bay Resort dinner for 2, and 1-hour massage voucher from Jungle Bay Resort and Spa. Keeping it real with a dinner for 2, up to precision with 20% for all ticket holders at OptiShop products and giveaways. And HHV Richard and Company with a $500 shopping voucher. All right, now we get back into the talking, and we are going to welcome our sponsors. So this is where sponsors, you start working your jawline, because we're going to hear from you. We'd like to hear from you because you're so valued, and you're valued partners and sponsors who contribute to the success of our charity event. And I want to welcome our very first sponsor, our platinum sponsor, Do It Center. That's Ms. Sharissa Lockhart, who is the marketing officer, is going to join us here. Vivian's still coming? Vivian, you coming? Oh, Vivian's coming. Vivian's coming. Vivian checking, you know, she liked to spotlight a little bit tonight there. And she looking at pink-pinning. She have her makeup done on flick, and she's going to come and give us her remarks. Welcome our platinum sponsor, Do It Center.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Do It Center, it is truly a pleasure to once again partner with the CIFOCAL Alumni Association for another remarkable edition of White Sunset. From the very beginning, the alumni has stayed true to its commitment to community outreach and making a lasting impact. That dedication is something we deeply admire, and it is exactly why Do It Center will continue to stand proudly in support of your initiatives. At Do It Center, our mission is clear: to provide valuable and innovative solutions that enrich the lives of our customers, employees, business partners, and the communities in which we operate. Partnerships like this one bring that mission to life. Working alongside the CIFOCAL alumni allows us to extend our reach beyond the business and to truly live our mission in action. We are honored to give our full support, and we wish the team every success with this event. May White Sunset continue to inspire, uplift, and bring people together in the spirit of community. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you very much, Vivian. Give her a round of applause. Isn't she beautiful? Yes, yes, of course. Our next beautiful sponsor coming on, we want to welcome Ms. Michelle Joseph, the marketing manager of the National Bank of Dominica. Let's welcome her. And let me tell you, she dressed for the occasion, eh? She got the memo. All right, white sunset. Erin says sunset, and her clothes is white. Yes. Give her a round of applause for Michelle.
Thank you, JL. If I had $1 for every time you come here beautiful tonight, I could afford the VIP. Good evening. I see no protocol, but allow me to recognize the presence of Ms. Ayodele Andrew, the events and festival and events manager of the DDA, members of the Dominica CIFOCAL Association, my lovely co-workers of the National Bank of Dominica Limited, as well as other corporate partners. Good evening. There is something truly special about moments like this when style, elegance, and celebration meets community, culture, and philanthropic purpose. And that's what White Sunset represents. So for us at NBD, tonight is truly special because this is our first time as a sponsor of White Sunset, and we are proud to come on as gold sponsors with a lovely support of in-kind and cash contribution. It is part of how we are enhancing even more the ways we support culture, the arts, and purpose, ensuring that they receive the recognition and the backing that they truly deserve. Our mission at NBD is clear: we provide inclusive financial solutions through personalized experiences to improve the quality of life for the communities we serve. And these efforts are part of our wider commitment to serving our communities through inclusive financial solutions, innovative services and initiatives that support culture, the arts, education, and the local businesses. And as we finalize preparations to launch our small business units, we see partnerships like White Sunset as another way to create opportunities where culture and commerce can thrive together. And speaking of culture, as the premier bank sponsor for WCMF 2025, NBD is excited to share that our Grand Independence promotion, 25 years, 25 big wins, is now underway. And by big wins, we mean big wins. So these big wins are going to filter into fringe events such as White Sunset. And we've said long that NBD is more than a bank, we are a partner. And that partnership means showing up for the experiences and initiatives that reflect the best of who we are as Dominicans. And of course, because we like to keep things exciting, we've added a little something extra for the patrons of White Sunset. This year, our scan and win experience. So look out for the NBD lounge and the QR codes around the venue, and you could walk away with $250 Raja Shesh, as we like to say. It's fun, it's rewarding, and it's our way of saying thank you for being part of White Sunset as an experience. As we join the White Sunset family, as sponsors, we do so with our vision in mind. We are revolutionizing the way you bank. And for us, that means more than being in financial spaces, but also in cultural and community spaces where life, connection, and celebrations truly happen. So this evening, we step into this new partnership with excitement for culture, for community, and for the purpose of White Sunset 2025 and beyond. On behalf of NBD, thank you for independence, for community, for Dominica. NBD is truly your partner and your bank.
Oh, thank you very much, Michelle. Give Michelle a round of applause for her looking beautiful and for such a lovely remark. Give her a round of applause. Michelle says she's tired of me. Our next sponsor making their way on to give us some remarks is Carrie-Ann Anthony for representing The Vibe. So let's welcome Miss Anthony.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, distinguished guests, valued sponsors, members of the press, and friends. On behalf of the Vibe Restaurants, it is truly an honor to be a gold sponsor of the 4th annual White Sunset charity event. As a signature event, and as the only charity event of Dominica's independence season, we are grateful to partner and support this cause. The Vibe is located on the 3rd floor of the Realm Restaurant Mall, and we provide a 3-in-1 experience with casual dining, fine dining, and bar services. This year, in partnership with Lindomart, we are proud to curate the general admission and VIP food experience under the theme, A Taste of Creole. For general admission patrons, we are serving Dominican favorites, which I am sure that everyone will enjoy. This will include goat water, pilau, and fried eggs. For VIP guests, we are elevating the journey. The evening begins with a past orders and will continue with a VIP buffet that highlights Creole flavors, grilled fish, fish in coconut Creole sauce, dashing and breadfruit croquettes, green banana pie, steamed vegetables and fresh vegetables, cream of pumpkin soup, and of course, goat water. Each dish will reflect culture and the taste of Creole. We want every guest, whether in general admissions or VIP, to not just attend White Sunset, but to truly experience it, to taste and feel the richness of our heritage while enjoying the elegance and community spirits that define these events. So we encourage viewers online to mark October 22nd, 2025 on your calendars. To come early, to come ready, and to come hungry. Together, let us make White Sunset 2025 a successful event. And before I close, we invite everyone here today to join us at the Vibe for a sponsors mix-up following the media lunch. There you will experience a special tasting session of some of our dishes that will be served at the White Sunset 2025. On behalf of the Vibe Sky Lunch, thank you to DSAA and for your vision and for our fellow sponsors for partnership. We look forward to serving you at the White Sunset 2025. Thank you.
I think we should have put you last because you make my belly. Was your belly making cukes? I don't know about you, but she said come hungry and I instantly heard my stomach sing. Right? Thank you very much, the Vibe Carrie-Ann Anthony. We want to welcome our next sponsor, Belfast Estate Limited, Ms. Aaliyah Anthony, the sales analyst, who will give our brief remarks. Make her welcome. Or feel welcome.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Belfast Estate, it is truly an honor to stand here this evening as a silver sponsor of White Sunset 2025. We are proud to be part of an initiative that not only celebrates togetherness and creativity, but also creates meaningful impact in our communities. This year, it is significant as Dominica celebrates 47th anniversary of independence. At Belfast Estate, with roots going back to the 1940s, we deeply appreciate the importance of legacy, resilience, and national pride. Just as our products have been passed down in the story for generations, we are proud to continue standing alongside causes that uplift our people and strengthen our communities. As we raise a glass to this year's White Sunset Lunch, let us be reminded that when businesses, organizations, and communities unite with a shared purpose, the possibilities are endless. We look forward to a successful White Sunset 2025 and to continue this journey to impact together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Anthony from Belfast Estate Limited. Next, let's welcome another one of our sponsors from Lindomart, Donna Mae Harris, John Baptist, the marketing manager. Make her feel welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Special greetings to the Dominica Sifokol Alumni Association, distinguished guests, fellow sponsors, members of the media, and everyone joining us online. On behalf of the Lindomart team, it is an honor to stand with you today as silver sponsor of the 4th annual White Sunset with a Hint of Creole charity event. As one of Dominica's leading retail supermarkets, Lindomart has always been committed to providing quality products, excellent service, and meaningful community partnerships. At Lindomart, we believe that business is not only about commerce, but also about community, culture, and contribution. With this in mind, our sponsorship this year shines a light on the best of our Creole culture, food and flavor. As part of our contribution, the first 50 patrons at the food bar will be offered a special appetizer, the Lindomart Creole Delights, enhancing the taste of Creole experience and sharing authentic flavors with the community. For our VIP guests, we have curated exclusive packages designed to equip you with everything you need to bring the taste of Creole into your own kitchens, inspiring you to cook, share, and keep the tradition alive at home. We will also be engaging patrons in 2 ways. QR codes at the food bar and VIP areas will give guests the chance to enter a draw to win a Creole basket filled with authentic flavors of the season. and through social and media interactions, will invite patrons to share their food experience and knowledge of Lindomat, creating a lively cultural exchange. We see this partnership not just as sponsorship, but as an investment in impact. White Sunset is more than an elegant evening. It is a platform that uplifts communities, supports meaningful causes, and brings people together in the true spirit of independence. As Dominica celebrates 47 years of independence, we at Lindomat are proud to grow alongside our nation, expanding our services, deepening our community ties, and contributing to serve as a trusted partner in everyday life and moments of celebration. We commend the Dominica Seafocal Alumni Association for their vision and dedication, and we look forward to seeing the Community Social Impact Grant empower even more organizations and initiatives that strengthen our communities. Thank you for allowing us to be part of this journey. We wish White Sunset 2025 every success and eagerly anticipate celebrating this special occasion alongside everyone involved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Donna May. Give her a round of, give the beautiful lady a round of applause. Our next sponsor making their way is Monette, the lovely Monette Mondaisy from Fresh Market. So she is a marketing officer at Fresh Market, so welcome her.
Good evening, everyone. I am Monette Mondaisy, marketing lead at Fine Foods Inc. Retail. On behalf of Fresh Markets and the broader Fine Foods Inc., I'm honored to address you this evening. To the organizers of White Sunset, especially Mr. Paul Phillip and the Dominica Seafocal Alumni Association, we extend our heartfelt congratulations. You've once again successfully planned to bring our community together for a night of culture, connection, and most importantly, compassion. To the media, our invited guests, and our fellow corporate sponsors, it's a pleasure to stand beside you in support of such a meaningful cause. Your presence and partnership make this event more impactful. Fresh Market is proud to have contributed to this year's event with sponsorship support with our favorites, Hendrix Baker Pastries, a proud line that has seen expanded availability in our stores from 2023. We're excited to see this premium brand become a favorite among other customers, and tonight, we're once again excited that it's a part of your culinary experience. We believe in the power of business to do good. Supporting events like White Sunset is not just about branding. It's about building community, uplifting lives, and being a part of something greater than ourselves. We now want to take the opportunity to invite you to discover the full Hendrix Baker experience at any of our Fresh Market and Best Price retail locations, where quality meets value and you're always welcome with care. Thank you again for having us. Let's continue to support each other, uplift our communities, and enjoy a beautiful evening together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Monette, Fresh Market officer. And of course, if you're looking for your lipstick, the one I'm wearing is from Fresh Market. It's called LA Girl Matte Lip. So check them out, because you need your red lipstick to look beautiful on White Sunset, right? A white and a good, right, ladies? Amen. All right, you see, I hear them loud and clear. And finally, we want to welcome the Festival and Events Manager from the Discover Dominica Authority, also representing the Dominica Festivals Commission. We want to say welcome to Ayodele Andrew. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Jill. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Oh, that sounds a lot better. All right. Good evening to the partners for White Sunset. I'm really pleased to see so many sponsors on board for White Sunset. And before I get into my speech, I'll give you a little story. In 2023, I had the privilege of working with the Dominica Seafocal Alumni Association for the production of the second annual White Sunset with a Hint of Creole. and it was quite an enlightening experience, and I'm very pleased personally to see how this event is growing. It is a pleasure this evening, on behalf of the Discover Dominica Authority, to participate in the launch of the fourth staging of the White Sunset. This is one of the premier and most impactful fringe events on the Dominica Independence calendar, and for the lead up to the 25th Jubilee for the World Creole Music Festival. White Sunset has cemented itself as a staple for the Creole season on the Independence calendar. In just 4 years, it has become more than just an event. It is a signature experience, an all-inclusive, all-white fete with a hint of Creole, of course, and it marks the transition of a beautiful Dominican day with a golden sunset into the night. This event we see as crucial because it significantly extends the economic and social reach of the main festival, the World Creole Music Festival. It ensures that the excitement and visitor spend associated with the World Creole Music Festival are not just confined to one weekend, but spreads across the entire season, benefiting more sectors in our island economy. The most important aspect of the White Sunset, and the reason that the Discover Dominica Authority places such high value on this partnership, is because it holds the singular distinction of being the only major fringe event that is a charity event. We are proud to be partners for this event, and we'll look into how we can extend, how we can contribute more and support this event going forward. The Dominica Seafocal alumni have dedicated volunteers, and we really want to commend them. Every dollar raised goes directly back into the community, funding vital projects, from ice screening initiatives that restore sight, to providing essential school supplies to our future leaders, and driving environmental cleanup campaigns that protect our natural environment. We recognize that festivals must be a force for good as well. Our mandate is not only to market Dominica as a destination, but also to ensure sustainable and meaningful development. By providing support to White Sunset, we are empowering our community partners, encouraging volunteerism, and demonstrating that festival tourism can and must have a heart as well. White Sunset is a true representation of the Dominican Creole spirit, community-focused and generous. We urge everyone to secure your tickets now, dress in your finest white with a hint of Creole, and join us for an evening of unparalleled fun and unique experiences. You will, hope some of the food delights for your taste buds will be available at the event. And know that you, by attending White Sunset, you will be contributing to funding positive change in Dominica. Thank you to the Dominica Seafocal alumni for setting an exemplary standard. We look forward to a successful hosting of White Sunset 2025 and the impact that we expect it will have. And of course, an unforgettable Independence season and memorable World Creole Music Festival 25 in 25.
Thank you very much, Aida Andrew, the Festival and Events Manager for Discover Dominica Authority. And we have one more sponsor. We have one more sponsor's remarks, and I want to welcome to the podium, I want to welcome the Managing Director of Big Edge Financial, Antonella Doctrine. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Gail. Good evening, everyone. I would like to recognize Mr. Paul Phillip for his initiative and for the White Sunset. I'd also like to recognize Ms. Andrew of Discover Dominica, all you lovely sponsors, and also the media. We at Big Edge, we are incredibly excited and thrilled to be associated with the White Sunset event. I remember I was out of state and I was viewing this event with my husband, and we were totally impressed and captivated by the quality and class of the White Sunset from the beginning to the end. And we said, you know what, we think we want to be Big Edge, we would like to be part of this initiative. And we got a call from Mr. Paul Phillip, and the rest is history. So Paul, thank you so much. So I wish to urge the patrons to purchase their tickets, because they will leave this event with a lot of fond memories. Just like us, I have been doing for like 2 years. And trust me, the proceeds, as everybody said, is go directly back into the community in funding projects. And that's why Big Edge felt so associated with the White Sunset, because I think, as all of us know, Big Edge mission really is to give back to the community, a community we are so privileged to serve. So I wish to take the opportunity to wish the organizers very well, much success when the event comes live on the 22nd of October. So I just want to thank everyone, and I want the White Sunset organizers to know, I want you to be rest assured that Big Edge, as a silver sponsor, will always be there to play its part to ensure and to enhance the White Sunset. So at Big Edge, our mission, as I said, we finance your most cherished moments, and we feel so associated with the White Sunset. And I want to wish everyone well and enjoy the rest of the evening, and I look forward to October 22nd. Thank you very much.
Oh, we know you had a good time last year. Yes, we did. We definitely did. Thank you very much to Ms. Antoinette Doctorow, for the Managing Director of Big Edge Financial. And now, I mean, you heard everybody talk about the social impact. You heard words like compassionate. You heard words like giving back. And I had the opportunity to interview, the beneficiaries from the 2024, and they're the recipients of the Share Impact. And we're going to welcome on stage to give a remark Circle of Friends, Inc., who did the training and special education teachers. So training special education teachers and parents using the sexual health education curriculum. So let's welcome Miss Beverly LeBlanc, I can't see her, but I know she's there, to the podium. Give her a round of applause. Come on, the food coming just now. Don't hurt your head.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Beverly LeBlanc, and I am the Executive Director of Circle of Friends. And for those of you who do not know, Circle of Friends is an agency that provides support for families of children with disabilities. We stand on 3 pillars. We promote support, access, and advocacy, access to special education needs, and support to our parents. Before I give my remark, I want to ask a question. Okay. If you got a letter from Circle of Friends, and I'm happy to see so many sponsors here tonight, And if Circle of Friends, you get a letter, and we have a lot of marketing officers here, requesting $10,000 from Circle of Friends. You don't have to say it. I kind of know what the answer is going to be. Most of you, how many of you would just write a check right away and give it to us? Be honest. No. Because I'll get a letter, a reply. Dear Miss Libla, we acknowledge receipt of your letter and we want to commend you for the incredible work that you do in the community for supporting children with special needs. But unfortunately, we wish to inform you that we are unable to support your program at this time because of budgetary constraints. That's the response we would get. And I do understand, because I know you work on a tight budget and you may not have the money and you didn't budget for us. So that's the response we get, right? But you see, this is where White Sunset comes. It removes the burden out of one organization, and it provides a venue for you to combine your resources together for social impact. So the burden doesn't bear on your national bank or do it center. So every ticket and every sponsorship, White Sunset serves as the middleman between the corporate Dominica and the civil society organization. Lucky Dubby has a song that says, "Blessed is the hand that giveth than the one that taketh." So White Sunset is your hand extended to the civil society organization. Circle of Friends in 2022 got funding for phase 1 of developing of a sexual health education curriculum for children with special needs. And you will ask children with special needs, disabilities, what it is that they have to know about sexual education. Yes, it is a human right. And they need to know about their bodies, they need to know about friendship, they need to know about interpersonal violence. Phase 1 and phase 2 was funded by the Canadian Funds for Local Initiative. And after every phase, we saw the need to expand the program. But we ran out of funds because CFLI would not fund a third phase. And then lo and behold, I got a WhatsApp message. Here is an opportunity to apply for fund. Dominica Sifokola Alumni Association Community Impact Project. I read it, and for whatever reason, it was divine connection because their mission connected with the mission of Circle of Friends. And we wrote the project for the third phase because here we had a curriculum and we had teaching resources. But we were not going to give it to teachers because I'm a teacher trainer myself. And if you give teachers equipment without equipping them how to do it, it's just going to stay there. And so here was the opportunity to write a project to train the teachers to use the materials. And we were very, very excited when we got the news that we were selected for that project. So, because of the tickets that were sold and because of those of you who supported White Sunset, we were able to train teachers, and not just teachers from the Achievement Learning Center. We were able to train teachers from the Alpha Center, and we were able to train teachers from the Kaninago Territory Special Needs School. So for those of you who do not know, there are 3 special education schools in Dominica. And we were able to train these teachers, even if they were not part of our organization, we were able to train these teachers We were also able to have community engagement. So we went to the Kalinago territory and we provide community awareness to the students of the Dominica State College through our proud ambassador, Loic Charles. He was our facilitator for these two community projects. So your support of White Sunset help us to build the capacity of persons with disabilities as well as caregivers of persons with disabilities. So this is where the social impact comes in. And then so for those of you who have supported the project, I want you to continue. And for those of you who are listening and you have not bought your tickets, when you buy your ticket, you will not be able to give me $10,000. But every ticket that you buy goes back into the community. I heard Mr. Paul talk about extending the dates. If you're out there as a civil society organization, take your time, go to the project, go to the application, and submit a project that has community impact. If you want help, you can call me, I'll help you to write the project. Civil society organization, we depend a lot on funding from funding agencies. And it's projects like the White Sunset that help us to make that community impact and also lead to national development. So thank you, DISA, thank you, White Sunset, and thank you all the sponsors for supporting White Sunset because you make our work possible, and I know you're going to make the work of other civil society possible. But I will still write a letter to ask you. I may not ask you for $10,000, but I will still ask you for a letter for a sponsorship for another activity. But I just want you to know the importance of partnership. No one of us have got it all together, but all of us together have it all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. LeBlanc from Circle of Friends. Let me tell you, she's supposed to be a pastor, you know, but she just didn't know. She missed you. Miss your calling, Ms. LeBlanc?
Not at all.
All right, we're getting ready for our next grant recipient. That is the Dominica Association of Persons with Disabilities with the ICT program empowering visually impaired youth with digital literacy. And let's welcome Ernica Esprit, who is the Vice President of DAPD. Give a round of applause. And let me tell you, she know my voice so well.
Good evening, everybody. I am Ernica Esprit, the Executive Director. I don't have that position again, Vice President. I'm the Executive Director of DAPD, the Dominica Association of Persons with Disabilities. Now, I sat down there and I was listening to JL, and JL say, close your eyes and imagine. I said, but what? I am going to close my eyes. And JL there's talking, and I say, okay, I have to close my eyes. So I close my eyes, and I imagine what JL was saying, and let me tell you, she had me. She had me, so October 22nd, I'm that. On behalf of the Dominica Association of Persons with Disabilities, I would like to say a big thank you to the Dominica Sikh-Fokol Alumni Association for choosing DAPD as one of the 2024 Community Social Impact beneficiaries. Because we at DAPD, we do different trainings for people with disabilities, not just our members. And we had that project, our ICT project, and we submitted it, and when we got that, we were successful, you were like, yes, because people with disabilities, it was for all persons with disabilities, all types of disabilities. And people with disabilities, the way it will go in technology, we say we have to do something with our members who are not yet on board. So that is why we submitted that project. And more than 3/4 of our participants were blind people. So now we can say that we have at least 3-4 blind people who can use the computer as any normal seeing person. And with that, we submitted our project, but we still, in that, we squeeze for us to get more, for us to include more. So we included 1 more participant, and we had 1 more facilitator. So we squeezed what we had to make it stretch, and it stretched. And we want to say, well, I personally want to say, everybody who is hearing my voice, get your tickets if you haven't gotten your ticket as yet. Bring along 2 friends, and next year, the venue have to change to the stadium. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Esri. Let me tell you, she am jokes, I had the pleasure of hanging out with her a little bit ago when I got to meet Mr. Pierre-Louis, who was one of the visually impaired. I actually knew him when he could see, and he lost his sight due to glaucoma, and he was no longer able to DJ. And being able to now use a computer and DJ, he said, "Jail, I'm ready for the season." Right? So big up again to the Dominican Association of Persons with Disabilities, and of course, big up to White Sunset for making all of this possible. Give White Sunset a round of applause, guys. And we've come to the end. You can finally get your I know you're waiting for the food that will follow. And I just want to remind you guys, if you've not done it yet, you need to get your tickets. Go online, and some of you might be outside of Dominica, and you might be saying, you know what, I'm not able to make it this year. I mean, I'm sorry for you, but you can still support. Buy a ticket for somebody, or just buy a ticket, buy the raffle, or spend some money on the raffle. Send a friend, call up somebody. You know, last year I called up a friend and I was like, you want to come? I'll give you a ticket, you know? Help support this event. Like the FEM said, this is the only charity event during our independence season calendar. As a matter of fact, we don't have many of these events in Dominica. It's a one-of-a-kind experience. It's giving back to the community, and I love what Ms. Libla said, how everybody could not do it alone, but together collectively, you've all come together and you're supporting, and it's going right back into the community. So I want to take this moment and thank the sponsors again. I want to thank the Platinum sponsors, Do It Center. I want to thank Oyo Construction Limited. Our gold sponsors, the National Bank of Dominica, the Vibe Sky Lounge at the Realm. Our silver sponsors, Belfast Estate Limited, Big Edge Financials, Fine Food Inc. I want to say thank you to Linda Mart, Flow Dominica. Our bronze sponsors, Up to Precision, HHV Richardson Company Limited, our copper sponsors, Tropic Trading, Fresh Market, and Unicom Dominica. And thanks to our media partners. Thank you to the DBS, Dominica Broadcasting Service, and thank you to MO News, always there from Capuchin to Kashakwe. If you should have done that, that is for her. Thank you very much to the hospitality service partner, Simeon Joseph, who's sponsoring his services as the events coordinator. The Dominica State College, the Division of Hospitality, 30 students are being trained in 3-part human development. And let me tell you, last year, They were all over the event, making sure that your drinks, get a table, making sure that your drinks were always full, making sure that you were always engaged. If you needed a fan, they were looking for fans for you. And I want to really say big up to the Dominica State College. Obviously, they received some training in hospitality as well as human development training, focused on hospitality and customer care by Simeon Joseph, and project management essentials by one of DISA's members, Dr. Kevin Laura. At this time, guys, I want to ask you, because this is you, to give yourselves a round of applause for making this possible. Give yourself a round of, and I want to invite all of you to continue to network here this evening. We're going to be upstairs at the Vibe. We're going to be serving some hors d'oeuvres. Our signature cocktail tasting continues by Fine Foods Inc. Music by DJ Minimi is going to continue. Mix, mingle with the sponsors, the alumni, as well as the media. And have yourself a wonderful evening. I want to say thank you again to all of you who came on, all of you who spoke. Thanks to our media, our partners, and thanks to the visitors who are here engaging in this wonderful. And to you online, thank you very much for your support. Make sure you purchase your ticket. And if you're purchasing online, you can use JL 2025. You might get an extra discount. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and see you on October the 22nd at Kaimamamwe in Casa Comfort for White Sunset 2025. DJ Minimi, take it away.